Chappelle celebrated his 30th anniversary as a comedian this year with an epic 16-show residency at Radio City Music Hall. He did 2 Netflix stand-up specials already earlier this year, one of which was their most-watched comedy special of all time. Tonight he has 2 new stand-up specials debuting on Netflix. I watched both of them today, titled Equanimity and The Bird Revelation. John Mayer, of course, is the multi-Grammy winning singer who's topped the charts, sold millions of albums around the globe. And Dave and John join us now live from the Forum in Inglewood, California, the latest stop on their Controlled Danger tour. Guys, Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you so much for being with us. Thanks, Dave. John, how are you doing?
Happy New Year. Good. How you guys doing? Hey, Andy. Hey, Andy.
Happy New Year.
Hey, Johnny. It's so cold here. You have no idea. You guys look so comfortable. We're good.
So Dave, congratulations on the 2 new...
Yeah, it's so LA. I can't handle it.
Congratulations on the 2 shows that just appear on Netflix. Both Andy and I watched them today. They're so amazing. Much. What are your... Do you have... like, as you look back on the year, what are your best and worst things you think from 2017?
One of my favorite things in 2017 was Black Thought's freestyle on Hot 97 Funk Flex. And one of my least favorite things was the passing of Dick Gregory. Not to be a bummer.
An amazing guy. I mean, yeah. What an incredible career and an incredible civil rights icon. He's really a remarkable guy. I got to ask you about your tour. You guys are touring together. Now, Dave, you and I were in D.C., I don't know, a couple of years ago, and you were kind of perplexed that Andy Cohen and I do a stage show together. What do you and John Mayer do on stage together? How does that work?
Whoa. Johnny, you want to take this one?
Yeah, it's not the loftiest of questions. I start out playing my music. I do about half an hour. I hand it off to Dave. He does a half an hour, 40 minutes of stand-up, and then he brings me back out. And we sort of have what I think other people have described as sort of just like a hangout. It's like a party. It's like it's best described as like being in a room at a house party where a couple people get together and they hang out and everyone has a great time.
It's damn near like a very expensive piano bar.
Right. And it's great. It's called Controlled Danger, and that's what it's all about, is riding the edge between what we're sure we know is going to work and what we're not sure is going to work.
Yeah, you know, at all of these shows, we lock everybody's phones up, so we take a lot of chances on stage that a lot of celebrities might not want to take because of this cell phone culture or this gotcha culture. But we go hard in the paint, man. We have a good time. Thus the title, Controlled Danger.
Yeah. That is so cool. Wait, do you have people check their phones when they come in? They're not allowed to have their phones there?
Well, they have them, but they're like in these bags. This company named Yonder makes these bags, so they lock the phones up. They can't. If they want to access their phones, they have to leave the showroom.
And I have to say this: every artist, every live performer who's come to see the show, always says to me how jealous they are that the phones are locked up, because I think artists want to be able to have that experience as well. And I owe that to Dave. I've actually done some shows on my own just playing songs where the phones are locked up, because you can perform with a really honest heart without worrying about how it's going to read second, third, millionth time. Because some moments get their power from the wash of memory. You know, memory is a good thing when it comes to not remembering every last little thing and walking away from something and saying, that was great, you know?
It's also got to be hard, Dave and John, when you look out in the audience and you see people just on their phones, holding up their phones, and they're not even necessarily being present. They're just kind of trying to record the moment as opposed to actually experience the moment and listen in it.
Yeah, it's this weird combination of being engaged yet wildly disengaged.
Yeah, I try to tell myself, however they want it, if that's how they want it, they bought the ticket. The one that annoys me, the only one that annoys me, is when someone in the front row turns around to do a picture of themselves with me in the background as I'm singing a song I'm singing from my heart and soul, and I'm being used as a cardboard background prop. That's the only one. If you're watching, you're going to come to a show in the next couple of years, don't turn your back to the artist in the front row.
That's a good rule of thumb. Hey, Dave, Jay-Z told the New York Times recently that he would vote for you for president, and which made me start thinking, if you were president, what would your first official act be?
If I were president, what would my first official act be? That's
Yes,
a tough
sir.
one, man. Man, I don't know. It's a huge. The if part of it is what makes it so extraordinary. That's a huge if.
Hey,
I have one. I always, if I were president, I would have wet wipes in every stall for every American. Wet wipes.
Every weekend would be 3
Really?
days.
Wow.
See?
Yes. Every weekend would be 3 days. I would fight tooth and nail for that.
Hey guys, I hate to do this. We got to take a 60-second break. Can you stick around for 60 seconds? We'll come right back.
Sure.
Yeah, I got 60 seconds.
All right, cool. We'll be right back. We've got to take a quick break. We'll have more with Dave Chappelle and John Mayer in just a second.